right, what's going on, guys? It's Zeke. We're looking we're looking at January 13th. All right. Um, Things have been going pretty good. I had a job interview, which job interviews are hard, man. Like today, and especially where I live out here in California, it's very difficult to find a job. One, of course, it's hard to find a job that you qualify for. Um, it's hard to set sending out applications is the easiest part now because you can just go online and fucking send it to as many people as you can. Um, but sitting down and talking to another person and trying to convince them that you're the right person for the job out of probably thousands of people is very stressful. But I did it, and I got a I did the interview, and I think I did pretty well. Um, it is hard doing like they had a dexterity test where I had to move some rice from one plate to another plate, and that was pretty hard. Um, just just because my hand, like the same reason League of Legends has been hard and video games have been hard, my hand being broken has just made everything harder, and it's just pretty difficult. Uh, maybe someday I'll tell the story about how I broke my hand, but I really want to get into that, and I apologize for the reasoning if I ever do get to that. um, to the to to the person, they know. Um, what else has been going on? I just cooked my first meal in probably 4 weeks, probably longer than that actually, almost three, probably months since I've cooked my last meal. I just made some mushrooms with some bok choy, onions, and some tofu. It was really good. Um, what am I thinking about too? Let me think. I think that might have been everything that I wanted to get to. Um, I don't know. My mom has been working a lot. Um, she and I hope she doesn't have to work sometime soon. I hope my I get a good job. She can retire. But who knows if anyone will retire in America these days. Everything is so expensive, especially in my state. Um, Gaming. My league climb has been feeling very good, and I've just been trying to get back to having fun. Video games are meant to be fun, guys. So just keep playing. Um, there was an article that I did want to read. Um, well, not that I wanted to read, but I wanted to go over. Let me just pull that up here. Yeah, so three things that happened last week or just recently is we got Renee Good being shot, which is fucking insane. Um, the ICE officers just rolled up and fucking told her to do some shit, and then she like was trying to leave, and she just got shot. That shit is crazy. I don't want to go outside. That's one thing making me not want to go outside once again. Um, there's new dietary guidelines. Let's see. Let's read an excerpt from this. Agriculture Secretary says new dietary guidelines are a whole flipping of the narrative. All right, that's the article. And U.S. Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins said that she wants to get Americans away from the highly processed packaged foods, which is huge. I hope that's successful. Um, and They said today was a reset of all of that in these dietary guidelines, focusing on eating real food, nutrient-dense food, saturated fat, meats, fruits, and vegetables, whole milk. All of that now becomes front and center. And I don't know how they're gonna do that. I guess they're just changing American guidelines from the American uh, or they're switching from the American Heart Association into I don't know, but this sounds good. Um, I don't know how dietary guidelines work really. If that's just they just put something out and they put it on a website where no one can see it and they say, yeah, this is the guidelines, or maybe they teach it in school and they like send out like newsletters to city hall or something. But that'd be cool if I see people that are healthy, and I think if people are healthier too, they won't be trying to they they'll have more energy when they go into work, and the whole world will be better because they have more energy. Yeah. And the last thing we got is Venezuela and Donald Trump stealing oil. They came in, they kidnapped. Um, I I don't have his name, but let's see. This article is limited now. I can't. I guess Financial Times is paid now, but they stole fucking millions and millions of, or not stole billions of barrels, but they stole the leader of Venezuela, and then now they're coercing them into giving us oil, which who cares about fucking oil? Just do something with like the fucking electricity and fusion and like, oh my god. Okay, I think that's all that I got to say. Ned Ziki signing out. Catch me next Tuesday. All right, peace.